How do you feel about non-violent felony offenders such as drug offenders? Do you view them in the same category as people who commit violent crimes?
No, I don't. And the reason why I don't is because some people may be selling drugs as a means to support themselves because they feel as though they don't have any other choice. Whereas with most violence, you do have a choice. And that's why I don't view them the same. It's just like comparing apples to oranges. It's a totally different category. You got somebody trying to survive as opposed to somebody that has chosen to take the life of another. I'm not talking about in terms of self-defense. I'm talking about just random violent crimes.
Okay. How do you think having felonies affects an individual's lifestyle?
I think that it greatly affects that individual's lifestyle. Number one, okay, if someone is a convicted felon, they don't even have the right to vote, but yet as a society, we expect for them to come out and get jobs and pay taxes. So you want them to pay taxes and they can't even have a say as to where their tax dollars go? And then also, when someone is a convicted felon, it's almost as though we set them up for failure from the gate. Let me give an example. I'm a master's student at Spalding, and I'm doing my practicum at Great Louisville Counseling Center. These persons are convicted felons, and they're court ordered to come to our system. Now, get this now. They have to attend our program 3 days a week. They have to attend 2 AA or NA meetings per week and get a full-time job and see their probation officer. So we've already said that 5 days out of their week is already tied up. So I asked, when do they have time to work or even to look for a job? And don't forget, they have to pay $20. Every time they come see us, they have to pay for that. So we expect for 5 days out of their week to be tied up. We expect for them to pay for that.
With no resource.
Exactly. So it's almost as though we set them up for failure out of the gate. And I don't think that that's fair. When is their time ever truly served? When is their time ever served? Even our children, whenever we punish them, we say, okay, 2 weeks, no internet, 2 weeks of kitchen patrol, and then it's over. We don't continue to do that. Punishment is supposed to be swift and just. You don't keep on beating somebody over the head with the same crime. So no, I don't think that we should do that to convicted felons.
Yeah, I don't believe that is fair myself. So, what do you think about allowing nonviolent felony offenders the right to petition? You think that they actually should have the right to petition for expungement of their record? Or should we always know what's on an individual's past record?
No, I'm going to say I kind of believe in it two ways. I do believe that individuals should be allowed to expunge their records of nonviolent crimes, yes, but I also believe that as a society, we should not continue to punish an individual after they have done their time. Greater than expungement laws, we need laws on the book that protects a felon, that says you can vote. You can get a job at UPS or wherever you desire to work at and earn a decent wage so that you could support your family in a legal fashion. So yes, I believe that we should have expungement laws because that's all we have available right now. But I also believe greater than that, we should have laws that protect the convicted felon because he has already served his time. When is his time ever truly going to be up? When's his punishment going to be over?
So if the laws were changed to allow felons to expunge their record, how do you think this would affect society?
I think that it would seek to level the playing field somewhat. It won't greatly level it, but it'll level it somewhat. It'll give that convicted felon a little bit more of chance at legal survival. Because what happens is the convicted felon goes back to illegal activity because they cannot support their families. The guys that come see us, they really don't have time to get a legal job. So that forces them to go back into the black market and doing whatever it was that they were doing to get in trouble in the first place because 5 days out of their week is tied up already. So they don't have a choice they feel as though they don't have a choice. Every individual has a choice, but they feel as though they don't have a choice because they got to be here and they got to go see their PO.
Time is of the essence.
Yes, time is very valuable, and not to mention the classes that these convicted felons have to attend. The classes are an hour and a half, so and they're on the public transportation, so that's 4 or maybe 5 hours of their day already tied up. And I think that we're just not realistically taking it into consideration when we come into the crime and punishment of our society. We're not really taking it into consideration.
And how it affects them.
Yes, not only that convicted felon, but how it affects their families, how it affects the community, how it affects the world as a whole. It just don't affect the convicted felon. Oh, no. It affects the community and the whole world as a whole. You better believe that one. Yes, it does.
Okay, well, I thank you. I appreciate your perspective on the matter.
All right, well, thank you.
And your time and interview. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.